I love you.
In a shovel wine from PreciousJuggalos. I've got nothing and everything, well he paints. He's the one of those fatal drinkers and the traumatic juggle, neurotic to the paintbrush, no doubt about it. Sometimes they give himself the creeps. His chat on YouTube is always getting. Sometimes
Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to just a random Saturday stream. We're down here in the Juggalo dungeon. It is indeed cold. And we did indeed get less snow than I thought I would see this morning, Mikey, but there's definitely more to come. So, you know, you never know. You never know. It might still surprise you. I did already get told that we're working remote on Monday. So take that for what it's worth. So anyway, this is just going to be a like a normal weekend rando stream where we just kind of go and keep going until the wheels fall off. And yeah, you know, nothing special. So buckle up, Buttercup. We're going to paint stuff and talk, and we're going to drink a little bit of Faygo. A little bit of Faygo. And I'm also going to watch my task manager here and see what exactly is bogging my computer down. I don't know if I can I just close end that? What happens when I do that? What happens when I do all that? What if I just close that? And that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Are we back? Did I get it back? Are we back? Are we back? let me turn the Twitch back on. Good golly, Miss Molly. What's this guy doing? What is this guy doing? Just randomly turning things off. You know, whatever. Whatever in the middle of a stream. Who cares? Who cares? Do what I want. You know, I do what I want. We learned a lesson. Definitely learned a lesson there. Don't just randomly end task on all these crazy... I don't know what all this stuff is. Seems like there's too many of them. I just don't know. All right. Anyway, how about we just pretend like I didn't do that? We'll just... I'll close this so I'm not looking at it. Maybe that'll help. And we'll decide what flavor of Faygo I'm drinking. Is everything working? You guys, am I here? Are we here? Are we live? Is this live? Are we live? All both of you? Let's see. What are we doing? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to drink the last Faygo Cola that's in my fridge. I'm so live right now. I'm so live right now. Yeah, sorry about that hiccup. That was my fault. Yes, I know it's caffeinated. I know. It was in my fridge. I need to drink it. I need to get rid of it. So we're going to do it today. You know, why not? Why not? It's a Saturday. It's a crazy Saturday. It's a crazy Saturday. I don't know if I saved it. To be determined. TBD. Have I saved it? I don't know. Bop. All right. There we go. Chuck that in. Oh, actually, what am I doing? That goes in the recycle tub over here. I think that actually landed. I can't see it. Yeah, a little distraction for you. Yeah. I get that. And I appreciate that. I'm glad I can be that for you today. Yeah, Glenn, I did. My bad. It's a Saturday. 2 free shows in Michigan. Perfect because I'm in Kansas. Always in Michigan. Michigan and Ohio, I swear to God, they get all the good stuff. Let's do a figure. Oh, hey, Live Style Rewind.
Woo woo!
Is the YouTube, because I did screw up my stream. Oh, dang, 100-degree temp. Well, shoot, Kendra, just let the stream roll and take a little nap ski, you know? Oh, Ben, you think that's intentional? I hope not. That would suck if it was intentional. Ugh. Also, JR.
Woo woo!
Oh, okay. I'm having issues too. I screwed up my stream already. All right, so the goal today to finish the clown here, and then just kind of do whatever happens. And we'll just do whatever happens. You know what I mean? Okay. So, yeah, wing it, pretty much. Paint this, maybe do some cats, maybe do... What's this guy's name? Tommy? Oh, Maya's here.
Send them to the slaughterhouse!
There we go. Right, this guy's name is Tommy, is that right? I feel like this, he probably has some kind of an action. Feels like he should have a button or something. I don't know how these things work. Nope. Tommy Pickles. Okay. Thomas Cucumber. I don't... Does this do something? Oh, God. It doesn't stand very good. Like, at all. It doesn't stand at all. What are you... Oh, thank you, Maya. I'm wearing my Precious Juggalos coveralls because I'm cold and I figured it's probably good to coveralls. I'm also wearing long underwear, 3 pairs of socks, my house shoes, yeah, long underwear upper, 2 t-shirts, then the coveralls and the beanie. It's cold, dude. I'm cold. My wife said, maybe you should stream today. It's probably warmer in the basement. I don't know. I don't know about all that. Because my feet are touching the floor and the cold is coming through the floor. It is cold. It is too damn cold. The rent is too damn high. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, jeez. See, Bent, that toy industry is dangerous. It is dangerous. You think what I do is dangerous. Them boys, boy, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Oh, man. Okay. If my nose drips hopefully in the little picture in picture here, you can't see the dripping from my nose. But if we do one of these and you see something dripping out of my nose, just ignore it. You know, just ignore it. I'm just cold. Just real cold. That's all. Just cold. I'm real cold. All right. Anyway. Oh. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. It's very warm. Yeah, Ben. I know what you're talking about. And that is a cool toy display piece. It's a cool display piece. We'll call it that. Let's take another Fago break. Quick ad break over on Twitch. Look out. Hey, JR, I made a new button today. You want to hear it?
Another one, and another one, and another one, and another one.
Yeah, there it is. We keep saying it, so I figured
another one,
might as well put
and
it in
another
there.
one, and another one, and another one.
Boom. Yeah. Okay. So Ben Tramer had a good idea. To add a little bit of contrast, we are going to paint these straps, the hand straps on the cymbals, black, because it is just a lot of silver and red right now. That'll give it a nice little element of interest, I guess, just a distinguishing feature. And then we're gonna try again, attempt number 2 on the cymbals. I think I have a plan. I think I have a concept of a plan. I think what I'm going to do is basically choose center of each cymbal and then paint the associated hand there. Oh, what's up, Teasy? Good to see you today. And then I'll do the arm to join it instead of starting at the arm into the hand, because clearly that did not work the first time. While we're sorting things out, don't forget,
Very nice.
pop a thumbs up on the YouTube stream if you could, please. I would appreciate that. And yeah, let's paint. Let's paint. Let's get that there. Get these here. Gonna start with black. Get a burp again. Oh. Also, we're not live on Facebook today because I just didn't want to mess with it. I don't know how Facebook does on super long streams. I don't know if it's good with it or not. So we're just not going to even touch it. We're just not going to touch it. Just don't even touch it. You know, just don't touch it.
Settle down.
Oh, yeah, we were just talking about that, Teasy. It is bitter, bitter cold. I gave a rundown of all the stuff I'm wearing right now. It's a lot, and I'm just in my house. I don't know if you need the arm. The hands are. I mean, yeah, that is kind of true. It is kind of. There are examples of the art where the hands are just floating. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good thought. That's a good thought. It's a good thought. Me and Ben are a dynamic duo. Dynamic duo. Hey, good news, gang. I already have a headache, so that's cool. That's cool. I went with my more comfortable headset today, even though it's corded. It's just a lot more comfortable, less likely to give me a headache. Just gonna power through. We're just gonna power through. Just gonna power through. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. What is... Teasy, what is the little... What is the thing next to your name? The blue... What is that? What is that? That kind of looks like the, that the thing from Doctor Who? No, not your, whatever you call it, your graphic thing. Or is it purple? I guess it's purple. Looks like there's a crown in there next to something else. You guys see that in the chat box? See that? It's weird. I don't know what that is. Or is that another spamly thing? Oh, in the chat. I didn't realize I could see that in my chat box. Huh. Okay, so you're chatter number 2 in the YouTube chat. Gotcha. Okay. Never noticed that before. Or maybe that was part of the update that happened. I don't know. Maybe I should just paint. Stop looking at the chat box. Maybe I should do my job. Yep. Number 2 in the chat rankings. Wonder who's number 1 then. Probably Kendra. Probably. Just gonna guess. She is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. It's right there. It's right there, he says. It's right there. Oh, wow. Actually, look at how big Kendra's is.
That's what she said.
Wow, that's a lot bigger than Teasy's. Boy, number 1 gets a big one. Big one. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. Yeah, Kendra's is hard to miss. Kendra's is very obvious. So who's number 3 then? Let's see if number 3 is as small as Teasy's. Or smaller. Maybe it's smaller. Well, shoot, there's only 2 people on YouTube right now. Oh, God. The 2 extremes. Hey, what's up, Snickers? Hey, Sparkly Book Dragon. Good to see you today. Happy Saturday. Hope you're safe and hope the family is feeling good today. I've got 2 girls that are not leaving their beds. And 2 girls, one being my wife, on the couch in the living room under blankets reading books. It is a rock and roll household here at Shovelland. Absolute rock and roll. Snickers is doing an interview tonight with Air CMC. Yes, it is cold. It's very cold. Cold in the basement, cold in the house, cold everywhere, dude. It is just in the air. Cold. What's up, Don Chaos? Don, I watched a lot of JCW number 1 last night. I just wasn't really in the chat much. Just tired. The interview was canceled, actually, Don. Sadly. Yeah, the artist we were going to interview last night, he lost power in the storm, so. That does look better. That does look better. That focus looks terrible. Come on, focus. Focus on the item. There we go. Yeah, that does look better. That does look better. 19? It's warm, dude. It is 4. And then with the wind chill, it feels like -9. So, yippee! Mikey, yeah. Yes, they absolutely do. That is why I use a thing called baby powder. Actually stayed in bed later than normal. Careful with the powder. Oh, the baby powder? Nah. 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 I don't get the stuff with the talcum. Talcum, I think, is the carcinogen.
This is where the fun starts.
Oh, hey, Alien Jess. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate you. I don't know how well you can see what we're doing right now, but we're... Ben, I'll allow it. Also, I don't necessarily... We don't need to get into the semantics of how exactly I powder my crotch, but yeah, welcome, Alien Jess. We're working on a great Melinko Precious Moments clown today. What we do around here is we paint Juggalo face paint and themes on oh, Maya's watching on Precious Moments and just lots of other things. Kitty cats. I've got a little Shaggy 2 Dope little Jugga cat right there. Man, my focus. I think my camera's cold today. I also paint little rubber ducks. You know, just because little rubber ducks. I don't really have anything else down here to show you, but paint all kinds of things. Like we'll probably paint this little Tommy today as a Juggalo. You know, because why not? Also, we're huge on Facebook, as you can see. All right. That's just me bragging. You know, whatever. Just bragging. Just having a braggadocious Saturday. Pretty big in Japan, yeah. Oh, excuse me. I also burp a lot. It's a thing. I burp a lot. I'm a bit of a burper. Bit of a burper. Ooh. You know, I never actually played Crash Bandicoot. And I think it's just an age thing. I think I just missed it. You know what I think. I don't know. I also never had the console for that. That's probably more of it. I didn't have the console. We didn't have any gaming consoles growing up. I remember spending the night at my buddy LD Herzog's house when probably in middle school, maybe younger than that. And when I first got to his house, his mom was playing The Legend of Zelda when I walked in the house, and I just thought that was so cool because I would never see my parents doing that. Yeah, that's a lot of games. Suntory. Sent me the link for what, the game thing or the interview tonight? Ooh, Street Fighter with your mom. That'd be cool. The game thing, gotcha. Yeah, I'm with Maya on that one. It also would have been just awesome to get the crap beat out of me by somebody's mom. I don't know why that just sounds like a lot of fun, but that sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Man, I don't like that there's a ghost image of the first hand we tried. You can kind of see it. It sucks. Maybe we'll do another coat here of this. Also, it looks like I could use some on the hat anyway. And just try to knock that down a little bit, because I don't like the way that looks. I don't like the way that looks. Okay, that looks a little better. Oh, we're smurling up again. I haven't really been active on Facebook today. Probably should be. I never played Spyro either. I always heard good things about both of them, but I never played either one. Oh, that's good, Don. Who you got coming on? There, just cleaning up some lines. I'm seeing some issues that I don't like. Ooh, I don't like that. Now that I see that right there. Oh, yeah, PT Greek. I think I follow PT Greek on Instagram. I think. Or PT Greek follows me. One way or another, I see that name pretty often in my Instagram feed. There we go. Yeah, I was about to say, Snickers, you could just drop it in the chat, dude. Could just drop it in the chat. Okay, there we go. It's funny, you work on something like this and you kind of lose sight of the forest for the trees, you know, and then the next day you look again and you're like, wait, that detail isn't right. That line's not clean. So you clean it up, bruh. Clean it up, bruh. Oh, like right there. That's ugly. That's an ugly. That's a dirty. Yeah, that's clean. That's a clean line. That's what a line should look like. Okay, let's see. Let's look at our hands again. Bop. What's up, Decepticon Chris? Good to see you today. Hope you're staying warm. Hope you're staying warm. Here's for Decepticon Chris. Woo! Minus 50. Good Lord. Minus 50.
Oh my God.
Ooh, no thank you. No, thank you. Oh, okay. Let's put that away. Oh, let's get some red out. Actually, let's do another Faygo break. We are drinking Faygo Cola today, if you're interested. Oh, man. Yeah, if we still had our old wiener dog, if he had still been with us, he would have hated today. He would have hated today. He would have buried himself under blankets for sure. All right. There. Fix that. Fixed it. Okay. So that'll touch right there. Every time we touch, colors blend and it doesn't look right. That's how our wiener dog was. His name was Thor. He was a delight as a lap dog. He would warm you up on a cold day. He would also just warm up the space anyway, just because he was a cool dog. Super cool dog. R.I.P. Thor, one of the best. Also, for the record, I named him Thor before the Marvel movies were even a thing. So, no, he wasn't named after any of the Marvel movies. If anything, he was named after Thor from Adventures in Babysitting. Pretty much. Okay, all right, all right. Still a little spot there. Which was the Marvel character, yes. But in my frame of reference, I wasn't a huge Marvel... I wasn't a comic book guy as a kid. So the Thor I knew was Vincent D'Onofrio in Adventures in Babysitting. So, you know. Man, Twitch is on another ad break? Good grief. Yeah, it is awful timing. Yeah, he does do that as well, Don. You're correct on that point. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Thor did exist before Marvel. That is very true. And deserved of mentioning. Marvel did not invent Thor. Okay. All right. Okay. It's all right. It's okay. There's something to live for. Jesus told me so. All right. I'm not going to do it on my computer this time, and hopefully we won't bog it down because of that. I'm going to look at my frame of reference on my phone. Let's just go. Great Melinko hands, maybe? Images? How about them apples? Don't hear a lot about Egyptian mythology. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Feel like you kind of do, don't you? Okay. All right. Let's choose center here. The raw, you say? All right. Let's find center here. we're just going to put a little white dot because it'll be easy to cover that up. And I just need a visual reference, I think. Is that a little high?
That's what she said.
I think I can work with that. Okay. So, I want to paint this hand on that spot. Let's start with the wand because I don't want to run out of space for it. And I think we'll actually do it right from that center point. Might be a good idea. The angle on this is very weird, so apologies if you can't see anything I'm doing. Trust me, I can hardly see it either. It's just a kind of a wonky angle. Oh no, I guess you can probably see it better than I do. That's great. Love when that works out. So I know in the picture the tip is silver. I feel like just for contrast, I'm going to do it in white. What do you think about that, Ben? Oh. Oh, sorry, Snickers. I hope that all works out. Sorry about that, man. Okay, and then let's do our white tip. I think that'll help it stand out a little bit. I also think this hand is going to be the one you see less. You know, I kind of thought about that, but I don't know, man. I feel like that's too much deviation from the original. What am I doing? Let's get some light on this situation. Okay, that's not a bad start. That's not a bad start. That's not a bad start at all. You know what I might do, Ben? You know what I might do? We might do a lighter shade of silver just to pop the hands a little bit. Instead of white, I think that would be a better overall approach to the whole thing. The only thing about that is I feel like if we're going to do that, that kind of necessitates you incorporating this somewhere else on the piece. Or maybe I'm just thinking too hard. Maybe. I don't know. I do that. I definitely do that. And somehow I silvered part of that shoe. Just hit an ad. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. I didn't know we were in an ad break. Let me sip some Faygo while Bent's in that ad. Oh, I gotcha. Instead of white hands, I think using a lighter shade of silver would be a better, it would differentiate the hand without being too, glaring. I feel like we'll try it. Let's try it. We'll see what it looks like. Oh, I should probably shake that up. I don't think I've been in that one for a minute. Don't mind me, just mixing paint. You know, it's just what I do. It's just what I do. You know what? While I'm doing this, I've got a free hand. Let's see. What have I got here? Haven't heard this in a while.
Where are the turtles? Where are they?
Where are they? Okay. All right. All right. And okay. Oh, yeah. That's looking nice. It's looking real nice. All right. Let's not leave our brushes in the water. It's just generally not a good practice. Let's clean this one. Get the red off of that. And make sure my gloves are clean. Thanks to the weather, the new gloves I ordered are delayed, so that's cool. Just keep using these grimy old gloves, I suppose. All right. This is where things get a little weird for me. This is where things get a little weird for me. This is not something I do too often. Oh, that is a nice shade. It'll look better when I outline it. I don't know if you can... Oh, wow, you can't. Okay, you can't see anything right now. That's fine. That's fine. Trust me. Trust me. When the light catches it, it is a distinct shade of silver that is differentiated from the rest of the field, which is a cool look, in my opinion. I think this is going to be great. I think this was a good idea. Okay. Trying to sort out how this physically manifests itself here. All right. Out to a point. Yeah, I think it was a smart idea to watch JCW, since, you know, it's cool to do the watch parties for you know, Juggalo movies, but there aren't that many of them, you know. So putting in some JCW to kind of fill in the gaps, I think, is definitely a smart plan, a good move, a solid move. I feel like that might be a little short and a little... Yeah, it was cool to see, oh gosh, the Iron Sheik. It's he's a terrible guy, terrible dude, but always enjoyed the Iron Sheik. Okay, check that out. Ooh, yeah, that actually looks pretty cool on camera too. Again, when I outline it, it's gonna pop even more. It's gonna pop so hard, pop it like it's hot. But yeah, that's pretty solid. What do you think of that, Ben? Yeah, all right. Let's keep going on this hand. Let's keep going on this hand. We'll outline it. Hold on. Little adjustment. I'm wearing a lot of layers, and my body is feeling a little squished in some spots. Okay, here we go. I wonder if Toothpick might be smarter than brush. Let's try that. Let's try that on. Let's try that on this broken piece of precious moment. Let's see how well we can draw a line. Oh, that's a nice controlled line. I like that a lot. Okay, that's better than brush. Brush can flare. And so you can get like where the line grows and shrinks and expands with the brush hairs, the bristles moving around. But with a nice static piece of toothpick, yeah, you'll stay a little bit more consistent. A little more consistent if that's what you're looking for. Hey, Ninja with the pencil, what's up? Good to see you today.
Woo woo!
Oh. Oh. How did I miss that alert? There it is. Post is unavailable. Hey, Crystal Bird, what's up? Good to see you.
Woo woo!
Spirit, I don't know why, but it says it's unavailable. You sent it on Instagram, I'm guessing? That's weird. Try again. I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know what happened with that. Okay. Okay. Again, or... Yeah, see? Post unavailable. I don't know what that's about. But I can't even click on it to see what the problem is. What am I doing? What am I doing? In that, got dry paint on it. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, I got that one. Where is it? Oh, that ain't it.
What the dog doing?
There it is. Okay. Decent little control. I don't think I've ever actually painted with a toothpick before. I know I've tidied up with one before. It's actually working out really well. Holy crap! Ninja with a pencil? What are you doing, man? Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I really do. That's, holy crap. Thank you, man. Ninja, how are you doing today? I saw you, I think it said it in the box. It is really weird, that exchange rate. You would think we'd be more in line with each other. But dude, thank you so much, Ninja. That is too kind. Too kind for a guy that's not even really doing anything that amazing right now. You are definitely more amazing than me. Also, you know, in honor of that, let's take a moment and let's just do our salute to Canada, shall we? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just break everything? The salute to Canada just broke everything? That's fun. That's fun. We gonna get that back? Oh boy. That was weird. Let's try this again. Okay. That's better. That was weird. That was real weird. Thanks again, Ninja with the pencil. All right, Spirit Hunter, 1 sec. 1 segundo. View photo. Oh. Yeah. Wow, we are, holy crap, we are at 29% CPU, just dropped down to 6. It's cool. I don't know what the heck is going on with this computer. It is really having some struggles. But yeah, there's Outdoor Trail Painter is Spirit Hunter on Instagram. Go check him out. This is his snowy scene that he's working on. Got a nice moon. It's a nighttime snow shower. It's looking good already. It's looking great. There you go. Go follow our guy over on wait. Yeah, Outdoor Trail Painter. I don't know, why does it say outdoor acrylic paint? That's weird. Never noticed that before. So yeah, go check out Outdoor Trail Painter on Instagram. That's our boy Spirit Hunter. Oh yeah, that's a big painting, man. That's a big painting. That will definitely keep you busy for a minute. Okay, let's clean our toothpick. Oh yeah, the X Games. All right. Don't mind me trying to concentrate a little bit. We're doing some tiny detail work here. Probably going to have to do some touch-ups after the fact. But it's easy to touch up. It's hard to get this outline. Dude, everything about the X Games was banging back in the day. Oh, yeah, I've never been much of an NBA guy. Did y'all see that video of the ref that did a flop during a basketball game? My wife showed that to me. That was insane. He flopped and tried to accuse a player of running into him. Laid on the court for an extended period. It was pretty ridiculous. Pretty ridiculous. I actually have a good friend that is on Tony Hawk's team. His name is Sean Hale. Super cool skater. I've known him ever since he was a little kid. He used to skate at my skate park. Actually, he used to work for our skate shop. And he was sponsored by our park for a while. Got a shop sponsorship. 2 feet, dadgum. Yep. Sounds like a good time to stay inside and paint. Spirit Hunter, what's the scale on that, the palette that you're painting for the winter scene? Look pretty big. Oh, really? Out of all the big league skaters that I ran into during my time in the skate industry, Bam was never one of them. Oh, is it not? I thought it looked like it was like 36 by 24, but is it the same size as the one that you painted for me, where it's like is that 12 by 16, 12 by 18, maybe? Yeah, I never met Bam. I met Rob Deerdick. Jamie Thomas, he was a big name back in the day. Never actually met Tony Hawk, sadly. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that goes to show just the subject matter suggested a much grander scale. So that should tell you that you're on the right path. 'Cause I thought it was just way bigger than that. Yeah, that sounds about right, Ben. That sounds about right. I don't like... It doesn't look right. Okay, all right. So we're getting there, gang. I don't like the that ridge line. I think I need to give it a little bit more of an arc. I may need to thicken the hand a little bit too. I think that's part of the problem, but that's not a big deal. That's an easy fix. That's a very easy fix. Let's do it. Do it, Rockapella. All right, so we're just gonna nix that. And then, yeah, I think we're gonna expand this a little bit. Oh, let's not spill the paint. Oh, thank you, Bent. That's gonna make it better. Yeah, actually, Spirit, that's what I partook in, was skate, or I mean BMX. I did have a skateboard and I did screw around with it, but I was way more into BMX. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think that's gonna be better. I think that's gonna be better. That's gonna be real.
Nice.
Yeah. Sometimes. You know what? Let's take a quick little Fago break. Thank you, Sparkly Book Dragon. Spirit Hunter, those are still really big names in BMX. I mean, they were the names in the game back in the day. Back when BMX was more about racing and less about stunt riding. Oh, geez. Okay. And like I said, they are both Mongoose and Diamondback are still huge in the game. But I rode, well, lots of various parts from different companies, but like S&M, oh gosh, I just blanked. Mutiny, why I am so blanking on, oh gosh, oh well, it's whatever. Another BMX company, kind of akin to S&M. Okay. All right, so now we're going to outline the wand, and I think that's going to be the first hand. First hand done. Wish there wasn't still a ghost of the first attempt. It's really bothering me. The only way to really fix that, other than trying to layer more paint on top of it to make it fade, is to scrape it off. And obviously that's not an option now. So once I finish this, I might try to do another coat of the background behind this hand, just to try to knock it down a little more. Maybe. Okay. There it is, all. Oh, yeah, that's... Look at that. That caught the light just right. Look at that. That I feel good about. That I can celebrate. That looks pretty sick for something I've never really done before.
Great job.
Yeah. I think the light silver on dark silver, I think that was a good choice. Man, that turned out better than I expected. I feel really good about that. That's pretty dope. All right, let's go to the other hand. How about that? I'm feeling invincible now. Okay, this one's a little bit more detailed. We might use the toothpick trick for the bird claws. Yeah, let's think of what would be center for that. Do the, let's see, center. Thank you, Spirit. I think center's right about there. Oh, I guess you can't see that. In terms of weight of the image, I think that's right about center. Or actually maybe a little right there, probably. Let's see. Whoop. Oh, it needs to be a little higher, right about there, I guess. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do our little trick again. Try to find center. It's right about. Right about there. Okay. All right. All right. All right. And we're saying first knuckle, top finger is about center, is what we're saying. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Oh, I just stuck my finger in the paint. Okay. All right. That's cool. We're good. We're good. Dumb move, but we're okay. We're all right. We'll be all right. Okay, let's put this there. All right. Smarten up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to paint. We're going to do the hand first. Then we'll do the bird over top, and then we'll try to outline everything. Ooh, actually. Yeah. I got a plan. I got a plan. This will work. This will work good. This will work real good. I need my light just right. Okay. Is that screwing up your view? No, it's not. Okay, good. You mean for purchase of JCW, or what? What is that? What would that mean? Or treating it more like a farm team Would that be more of the thought? I don't really know the industry well enough to know the implications of that. Yeah, so would it, like, putting it in baseball terms, would that be like basically treating JCW as like a farm network? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That makes sense to me. Okay. All right, so that may look like a silver lump on top of silver, but once we start getting details on that, that'll start to make sense. That'll start to shape up. Okay, so now let's start laying in our bird here. Put a bird on it. What's up, till 5?
Woo woo!
Okay. All right. This bird is such a weird shape. Let's see. Okay, needs to be further out over the finger, I think. JR, have you been here the whole time? Can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. I think one of the coolest things that came about during the COVID lockdown was watching WWE and seeing so much content from their training facilities. I never realized how, like, just nice they were, I guess. I still just kind of have, like, this perception of WWE being kind of, I don't know, DIY, I guess. I never really thought about their training facilities being like top tier training facilities, but it is, you know, it's professional sport and all. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like a wrestling college. Yeah. Okay, we need this to come all the way down to the finger. Man, it is so hard to get light to fall on this just right because it's so reflective. Yeah, well, yeah, it was, yeah, Orlando. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing for you, Spirit. Yeah. Okay. That's not bad. That's a good start on this weirdly shaped bird. It's a very kind of unnatural looking bird. Like it doesn't look like a bird that you would assume a bird looks like. Where did my implement go here? So what I want to do, it'll be easier than trying to outline it'll be easier than trying to outline the tiny bird feet. Oh, I just dipped that in the wrong color. What we're going to do is we're going to do black. How do I explain this? Here, I'll just show it. So instead of trying to do the outline around a tiny little toe, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down the black of the toe like that, right? And then this probably isn't going to be dry enough to do this properly, but then I'm going to try to hit it right in the middle with just that little red accent. Oh, you can't see that at all. And the focus. So you see how that kind of works out? It kind of creates an outline without having to try to do an outline around that tiny little thing. I think that's what we're going to try to do. I think that's what we're going to try to do. So excuse me for a minute. I'm going to make it where you basically can't see anything I'm doing. So you're just going to have to bear with me for a sec. All right. And trust that I'm doing the right thing. Not going to quote the rest of that song, sir. Speaking of training facilities and BMX, Spirit Hunter, have you ever heard of Woodyard? Or not Woodyard, Woodward. Woodyard is a barbecue restaurant in Kansas City. Woodward is a incredible training facility that they actually use for skate and BMX. They've got some of the best ramps in the world, lots of foam pits so you can practice crazy, crazy moves without risk of breaking anything. Should look that up. That's an incredible facility. Basically, anybody that's trying to be anything in professional X Games type of sports, they train at Woodward. Like their sponsors will send them to Woodward. Okay. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let me clean this psycho brush really quick. I need to really do this well. This will probably perform better than a toothpick. Probably. In such a small space. Okay. Let's see what we can do. You know, really, to expound on that a little bit more, Spirit Hunter, that's true with pretty much any distinctly American cultural things. Japan just usually, I don't know, has a stronger affinity for those things. and respect for it. So yeah, you can definitely learn a lot about a culture from how Japan treats it. That is so small. Okay, we're outlining our bird now. Yeah, I've always enjoyed, you can always tell who's trained in Mexico or with Mexican trainers, because it's usually just a lot more acrobatic and physical. Okay, I hope I'm doing this right. Well, that's too thick, but we'll be able to touch it up. It'll be okay. Oh man, yeah, the toothpick's getting thick. Tell you what, let's take our knife here. We're going to trim this down. There we go. Freshen up the old toothpick. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better. I should have done that from the beginning. Yeah, I suppose that would, till 5. Till 5, do you prefer I call you Aaron? Because I can do that. Haven't really thought about that. You just kind of get used to, you know, screen names or whatever. Especially because that's what the robot says in my ear. But, you know, it's up to you. Whatever you prefer. Whatever makes you feel most welcome. Okay. I appreciate that. Okay. That is such a funky looking thing. Just funky looking. All right, let's do our eye. Eye in a speech bubble. Here we go. That's what she said. Okay. All right. Almost used the wrong silver to touch this up. Here we go. Chicken nuggies. Some warm chicken nuggies on a cold day. We had baked potatoes last night. We've got some leftover baked potatoes. Well, there you go. Today's baked potatoes are going to have Wolf brand chili and cheese. I think I need to smooth this out. Globbed on too much paint right there. Okay. Just need to get this line. A little bit more in order. That's much better. Much better. Okay, we're only halfway there, but let's get the light just right. But there's the bird. Little red bird. Weird red bird. It's such a weird... It's an odd design. It almost looks Native American, the red bird that's on the Great Melinko. Okay, all right. Now... let's do a figure break. Spirit Hunter, I would go with Ultimate Warrior for the X Factor. Andre the Giant for the Fear Factor. John Cena. It's worth it, dude. I would do John Cena because not only could he hold his own, but I think he could also, with his sense of humor and personality, talk us out of the fight, probably, effectively. Who would be my fourth? Who would be my fourth? Probably Undertaker, just because he just standing there looming over you would just make you think twice about that bar fight. You know what I mean? I think that's probably a good 4. But if I did the list again, I'd do the Ultimate Warrior last because, like I said, the Ultimate Warrior is really just there just because you never know what's going to happen. And that guy would, he'd probably throw down with the hoedown in a big way. Hornswoggle, yeah. The JR, I think your head's in the same space with the Ultimate Warrior, because again, not only could the guy fight, but you just wouldn't know what he would do. He could turn the tide. Oh, Kurt Angle, yeah. Nobody else going with Andre the Giant? Really? I think just having that guy in the room would make people think twice about a bar fight. Okay. All right, yep. Bent, yep. You and I are 50-50. I couldn't imagine. From what I hear, he was just a great guy that dealt with a lot of stuff. Yeah, the hype man. Yeah. He was an absolute X Factor. Okay. All right. I got to concentrate. Foley would be a good choice. Yeah, Foley would kind of be the same as John Cena. Hey, what's up, Nunya? I'd hit the whoop whoop, but I can't. So just use my mouth whoop whoop. Whoop whoop, Nunya. Yeah, Big Show is a big dude too, for sure. Oh, Finley. I do like Finley. I don't know if I remember William Regal. concentrating too hard. Getting a headache. That's cool, Spirit Hunter. Brock Lesnar, yeah. You seen his daughter, dude? His daughter is a beast. And I say that with all respect. It is kind of hard, yeah. Shoot. The seed is strong, yeah. Okay, we'll let it dry first. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Okay. Our toothpick is too thick again. Rowdy Roddy, yeah. He's another one that just wouldn't quit. That guy was a stud.
Send them to the slaughterhouse!
Okay. Alright, let's get... I gotta do the thumb before I do anything else. Okay. Come down. Okay. We're still talking wrestlers. I love it when Maya's around. Just in general. Oh, Rowdy Piper came up as another good option in a bar fight. What's up, Puck Elf? Good to see you. Okay. Okay, all right. We're committing to that. That's our thumb. Okay, now our finger. China. China was a stud too, no doubt about that. How do fingers work? Okay, it's not going to look exactly like the original, but inspired by. Let's just go with that. Let's just go with that. We're inspired by. This sucks. Yeah, we've had a lot of wrestlers at our conventions. I got an autograph from Sergeant Slaughter. I got an autograph from oh man, the guy that carried a 2x4 all the time. He signed a 2x4 for me. Oh my God, what's his name? Hacksaw, yeah, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, yeah. Yeah, dude, he was cool too. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of hard getting those wrestlers in because, to be perfectly honest, WWE will not allow any of their wrestlers to be at a show if anybody from any other association is there. So you have to pick. And it sucks some years because you know, it's I don't know. It's just silly that they try to pretend like it's not okay to let the different associations be in the same room, as if that means they're associated, when the fact is these guys have wrestled for all the different associations. You know, I don't know. It's silly. It's silly to me. It's silly to me. They don't own wrestling. You know what I mean? WWE does not own wrestling. I think we can all cheers to that. You know what I'm talking about? It's not their sport, it's ours. Sting. Right. Yeah, they treat them like commodities. Well, it doesn't work for our convention. Oh, that just set it off. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was such a solid. Okay, hold on one sec. I'm almost ready for the big reveal, okay? One little touch. One little touch and we're there. All right, brothers and sisters. Let's get the light just right. Let's get the focus. How about that? Huh? Look at that. That dude. Holy cow.
Great job.
I'm honestly looking at that and thinking, did I paint that? That's pretty dang good. I'm gonna do just some slight touches just to really clean it up, but we're so there. I could walk away from it right now and be happy with what I've done, but these quick little dots and dabs are going to just make it look that much better. Like Ultimate Warrior face paint or a Juggalo Ultimate Warrior. Oh my goodness. This is so good. I'm proud of this. Oh, wow. We haven't had one of those idiots for a while. Sting did, yeah. Thanks for getting that, JR. I was just trying to get it, and I was struggling. Okay. Are there any other... Is that a little... Yep, that is. Okay. One tiny. It's weird. You got to get the reflection just right. Yeah, yeah, that's... I kept trying to get on it, and it kept moving. Okay, all right. That tidies that up real nice. Okay. Let's put this over here.
Great job.
Thank you. I've been meaning to go to a local toy shop and just buy a bunch of just various wrestlers out of his bin of incomplete various wrestlers that are fairly cheap, and just start painting Juggalo faces on those. Yeah, that really did work out pretty good. Okay, so before we... Oh, you know what? That's a thing. The X over his eye is just a little sketchy. There's some blown out lines on it, so I do want to adjust that a little bit. I do want to just adjust that a little bit, and then we can put this one to bed, or we can seal it anyway. Yeah, that's better. And where was... There's another one. Okay, yeah, that cleaned that up nice and proper. Oh, that's right. Stars on the cap. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're not done. That's right. Yeah, we do need to do stars on the cap. Okay. Let's see. Where is... There it is. That's the brush I want. Okay. All right. Let's freshen up our red a little bit. We're going to do some stars. This should be fairly easy, but again, this will be one of those things that really really lands as the Great Melinko. It's having those stars on the hat. Be honest, I struggle with stars. It's a very basic shape. But that's the problem with it. It's such a basic shape that our eyes have a very particular expectation of it to look a very particular way. And if it's not all even, our eye rejects it. Oh, and my paint is extra globby right now, too. Is that the cold doing this? It's just not moving very well. Yeah, Perfect Circle sucks, man. Or, not the band. I love the band. But trying to paint a perfect circle? Ugh. That is rough. Okay, let's do... So... Yeah, anything ICP is crazy expensive. Okay, there's 2 stars. Yeah. Yeah, it's true, Ben. It's true. Maybe, maybe if I get big enough, we can just have our own tent. That's just the Precious Juggalos tent where people can bring their Precious Juggalos, and we can have like a museum during the gathering. That'd be pretty cool. A showcase. Which that could be cool because, you know, sometimes I paint something really neat, but the algorithm doesn't really pick up on it. So people don't really get to see it outside of the, you know, the people that really follow me pretty hard that see everything, you know what I mean? Like Kendra and Ben pretty much see everything because the algorithm knows that that's what they want to see. So everything I post ends up on their feed. You know, other people, it doesn't work like that. So sometimes people are surprised after the fact and go, oh, I didn't know you did that. Yep. Really? That sounds, I mean, interesting, but also sounds kind of good. Spirit Hunter. Yeah, and there are a lot of people that paint precious moments. And I can't pretend like I know all of them, but I do know, know some. I have noticed in the Altered Moments group that I've begun to see more Juggalos in there with Juggalo painted precious moments, which is cool, you know. It's good to see them, you know, done well. I've seen some lower quality versions, but when I see higher quality, it just tells me that I'm inspiring some good folks. I don't think it's necessarily my skill set is good. It's just my naivete to art. Kind of allows me to do some things that I think other people would probably hesitate to do. Because they know that that's not really supposed to be done like that. And I'm just like, well, whatever. Yeah, let's try. I don't know no better. I didn't go to art school. I mean, it's not just you, Don. Snickers has had struggles with it. Swill has had problems with it. Morbid Museum, yeah, she and I go way back. There's Morbid Moments and Morbid Museum are two different ladies. Morbid Museum, she's done some really cool stuff. Including taxidermy stuff. Like she's got a lot of really, really cool ideas. Oh, jeez. Well, should have cleaned your paintbrush, silly. Yeah. Yeah, the Midsummer one. I think that was Museum. Moments has been doing a lot more political ones lately. She's been kind of popping off with that lately, which is cool. She's seen some growth that she's been wanting to see for a long time. She's one that she's never been like jealous of my growth online, but she's always been curious about it. And I have like zero explanation for it. I mean, there are some things that I think I'm doing right. Like, the amount I post and the way I post, I think has been helping. What? 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 Oh, well, yeah, but that's kind of what I mean by the way I post. Like I'm not, and this is no shade to anybody, because, you know, some people feel passionate about things, but I will never be political. You know what I mean? I got you, JR. I got you. But yeah, I'll never, ever post anything about my politics or paint anything about my politics. Because, in my opinion, everything I do here is escapism for me too, but also for people that like what I do. This is a place to get away from the shit of the world, and just laugh for a second and see something that might make you smile. And you know, there's other people that have similar art that they do lean towards more political topics and trending topics. But I'm just not about that. I hate that stuff personally. I have my beliefs, and if you know me really well, you'll know some of my beliefs, but you have to be very known and trusted personally, IRL, by me. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're not going to know anything about me. You can have your assumptions, and people assume all kinds of things about me. And I won't even correct people if they think I lean a certain way or I believe a certain thing. I'll let them think that all they want. I don't care. It doesn't make a difference to me because I know who I am. And I know what I believe and care about. And what I really care about is having fun. We're not here for a long time, so let's be here for a good time. And again, that's not throwing shade at all. I absolutely adore my friend over at Morbid Moments, and I'm so glad that she is getting an audience. Because as an artist, she is great. Sure thing, JR. I'm going to finish these stars, and then I'm going to go on a bathroom break, by the way. So just FYI, if you're thinking you need to pee or you need to get a snack or whatever, we're going to have probably a 10-minute break here coming up in probably about 10 minutes. Just FYI. Just an FYI. But yeah, to kind of put a little bit more articulation on it. I kind of take the whole Bob Ross thing.
And just
seriously.
let the brush just sort of bounce around and play.
Hey,
Let it have
what's
fun.
up, Booth Boy? Thanks for the bits, my friend. It's good to see you. We're just wrapping up our great Melinko. We did paint his hands on the symbols. Look at that. I'm seeing these. These really did turn out really well. I was nervous about them. I'm pretty pleased with them now. Thank you, Booth Boy. Yeah. Yeah, it's really coming together. This one is really, it's going to look good on the shelf next to the others. Definitely. And it's definitely going to stand on its own two legs. You know what I mean? Like, this on its own is impressive. It doesn't need the rest of the group to be impressive, which I think says a lot. You know what I mean? I mean, the totality of this collection is going to be incredible. Incredible. Kind of like the Killer Clowns. It's like if ever I was doing museum quality stuff. I think this is it. Oh, what's up, Dalton? Good to see you.
Woo woo!
Hope you're having a great Saturday. Just wrapping up on our great Melinko over here. Love you too, brother. Love you too. That's another thing. I like that we can just come in here and talk about how much we love each other. You know what I mean? Because that is a fact. I am so happy that y'all are in my life. And I've told the story before, but, you know, I was in a pretty dark place. Painting this stuff saved my life momentarily when I was just doing it by myself, for myself. And then when I started painting for you guys, that saved me long term. And I'll never be able to say thank you enough for that. I was really, really in a bad way. And then this stuff happened. And I love it. What's up, Dalton? What's up, my friend? It's great to see you today. Let's see, what button have I... Oh, yeah, I've got a button for you. How about this one?
I love you.
There you go. I forgot I had that one. Little Patrick star for you while we paint some stars. What's up, Ronnie? Yeah, that's why we're streaming, my friend. That is why we are streaming. This is us opting out right now. That's what this is. We are opting out with this. Ronnie, let me paint this last star, and then we are going to take a look at the final product on this great Melinko. And then we're going to take a little snack and bathroom break so everybody can kind of, I don't know, take a break, including myself. And then we're going to come back and we're going to start painting probably some Juggacats, I think. Maybe some Juggalos, Juggaducks. Yeah, Booth Boy, 100%. Booth Boy, what content do you have we talked about this already? What content do you stream? I think we did talk about this. I apologize if we did and I forgot. My memory is horrible. Horrible memory. It has been a pretty solid week of output, even though none of it has been in the shop. But yeah, again, like museum quality, in my opinion. I feel like this is the stuff that I could, oh, there you go. There you go. Heck yeah. Boof Boy, Don Chaos was just having a watch party of the actual first episode of JCW last night on YouTube on the Carnival Spirits channel. If you're interested in anything like that, that's going to be a ongoing thing every Friday night. Took me a second to remember what day it was. Where's my paintbrush? I just pinned it. There it is. Okay. All right. We're just gonna make sure all our stars. Oh. Okay. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I only have 11. And I don't know if I could do 6 more. I might do one right there. Actually, well, yeah, we'll do a small one right there. Ronnie, we got snow here. But I'm not even considering going out to shovel today, you know? There's just no way I want to breathe that air. That air would be so sharp in my lungs. Okay, I think that gets it. I think that gets it. All right, here we go. Man, now I do wish I had the other glove. Okay, just because my right hand is better than my left. Actually, you know what? We'll just be smart. This glove goes both ways. Ah, that's true, Ben. That's true. That's very true. All right, here we go. Here's our look at the final product. Boof Boy, I love shoveling food in my mouth, if that counts for anything. But yeah, there is the final product with the great Melinko clown. Whoa, what is going on with the stream?
Great job.
What is happening? What is happening with the stream right now?
And it's gone.
Man, it's just a struggle. Did it glitch on your side? Actually, that's not how I got the name. Okay, I'm gonna try the button again just to see if it actually does work.
Job's done.
Okay.
And it's gone.
All right, so there it is. The great Melinko clown. CPU is spiking right now, so maybe it's a good time to take a break anyway, okay? All right, everybody, I'll be back. It's 2:30 right now. I'll be back in I'll say 10 minutes, but it'll probably be 5. I'll be back in 5. How about that? Let's all take a break, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Let me find my take a break button. Where do I have my take a break? I've got to have my take a break. Did I delete my take a break? Did I? I really did. Okay, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let's do... We're going to open this. I thought I had my take a break. This doesn't count as the break right now either. break. The internet. Okay. Okay. Let's do copy. Paste. Take a break. And oh, what's up, Powder? We're actually just about to take a break. Little bathroom break, little snack break. Okay, let's make sure this button works. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so let's make sure the button works. Are we ready? Here we go. That did mute my mic too, didn't it? Pretty sure. It did mute my mic, and you get a really big fat chat box, right? That should be the take a break. Right? The music was still going, and my mic was muted. Right? Could you still hear the music on the take a break scene? Okay. Okay. All right. All right, so then yeah, we're gonna take like a 5-minute break. All right. And we're back. If you're on the YouTube, don't forget to pop a thumbs up on the stream. Thanks for hanging out during that little break. Okay, so I did make myself a sandwich, because you know, might as well. Tuna salad. Hopefully everybody's all right with that. It doesn't gross anybody out. But yeah, I'm gonna munch on this sandwich, and I guess we can talk about weather, if the weather is, I mean, that is kind of the topic right now, right? Definitely stay warm out there. Stay inside is what you need to do. Stay inside, turn on your TV or your phone or whatever, your computer. Just watch me eat a sandwich, you know? Is there anything better than that? Probably not. I went to our grocery store. It was closest to the house yesterday because I wanted some ice cream. Dude, it was packed. It was crazy. There you go, turkey sandwich. That's a winner. That's a winner as well. Here, let me close that. Okay. I really need to figure this computer out. I don't know why it has such crazy swings in CPU usage. It's wild. And it didn't seem to be a problem when I first got the computer. Meatloaf seasoning? You mean salt and pepper? Man, I love Sweet Baby Ray's. Do you know Sweet Baby Ray's is from Chicago? Isn't that weird? But it's one of my favorite barbecue sauces, for real. Oh, goodness. This would have been good if I would have grilled it. I mean, for the value, you can't beat Sweet Baby Ray's. It used to be made here, Kendra. And then Hidden Valley bought it. So that's why you don't see people from Kansas City using KC Masterpiece anymore. It's not our sauce anymore. Might as well be ranch. Louisiana style, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Thank you. This is my my Precious Juggalos coveralls. So I've got a little Precious Juggalos patch here, a little shovel patch there. Got my Fago patch, my ICP patch, and then, hold on. Oh, got my Rat Fink and my Taco Bell. All the things important to me, all in one place. And I bought that Rat Fink patch from, so Ed Roth is the artist that designed Rat Fink, huge name in hot rod, the whole hot rod industry. But he's passed. But I bought that patch from his wife. I got to meet his wife. She was super sweet lady. Really, really nice lady. I brought these coveralls to the thank you, Bent. I brought the coveralls to the gathering, but it was just way, way, way too hot. Way too hot. Ed Roth with a TH. Ed Roth. Yeah. Ed Big Daddy Roth. Yeah. I plan on being there this year. Do you go, Boof Boy? If so, come find me. I'll be around. Actually, I'll probably be around Ben Tramer and JR. I'll be hanging around with him. Bootleg Ricky is part of our camp too. And I'll be at a hotel this year. Oh, half Bob Ross. I gotcha. Yeah. I gotcha. Cool. I'll see you there. 100%. Oh, man. It was a good sandwich. All right. I feel reinvigorated. Let's keep going. Gotta put my vintage Corel ware away. Where am I gonna put this? Later. I feel confident with that. That should stick. Okay. Put that there. For good plates. I've seen Taco Bell signs on Marketplace. Oh, goodness.
Where are the turtles?
Where are they?
Where are they?
I like turtles.
On the original quarter games? Oh, the Taco Bell ones? Dude. Yes. These things are crazy. I grabbed a rock and rye from the fridge, by the way. We're just going to double down on the Faygo. We're going nuts. It's a Saturday. I love you. I saw that. I was on my PlayStation earlier today, and I saw that. Almost makes me want to play again. But not really. Yeah. Some of them were dry, though, Powder. The first ones had water in them. And then I think they realized that was a problem, and so then they started doing the dry ones. The Scarn. Michael Scarn. Yeah, my friends and I, we were at Taco Bell a lot, so we all mastered those the coin games. So we would go in there with our quarters and, you know, and end up eating for free. Well, not for free. We would drop like 2 quarters in, and then we would have our lunch. Yeah, the ones with water, and some of them had like aerators in them too. So it agitated the water, and that made it even worse. But yeah, you could hardly predict how the coins would move in the water. You had to force them down. Boom. Shoot them in. With a little finesse. It took a little finesse, too. It's been a long time. But yeah, we were there so much we mastered, and we were so hungry. We mastered those things. Okay. So we're not actually done with this yet. We need to seal it. So let's do that. I don't usually do this on stream. I usually do this off camera, but I'll let you guys kind of watch the process here. Well, actually, before I do it, let's take one last look at it and just make sure it is ready to be sealed in. I don't want to seal it and then realize, oh yeah, that looks like trash. Gosh, those hands, man. Yeah, let's do a quick little touch on that leg. Quick little touch. See, this is the time, Ben, where I could just keep looking at it all day and just keep finding things I don't like and just keep touching it and touching it. And at some point I have to stop myself. But we did get some paint rub right there, so we do absolutely need to fix that. And this is why the white gloves are important. So even though I am wearing a glove, I don't have a glove on both hands. And sometimes I have to touch it with my ungloved hand. Or rest my ungloved hand on it while I brush. This is why I tend to not do the all-over paints. It's just so hard to manage and keep everything pristine. Yeah, for safety. I agree, Ben. I had not even considered it, but I'm glad you said something, because it does make a huge difference. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know? There is one thing I have to think about too, is when I finish these, I post pictures on socials, but the camera is usually really close to it because they are small objects. And so every infraction is seen in the pictures. And I don't want, 200,000 pairs of eyes to look at this and see, well, that's not perfect. You know what I mean? That's not perfect. I want everyone to go, whoa. And to do that, there is just a touch. One more touch on the face that I think will make all the difference. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Clean. That's a clean line. So fresh and so clean. Okay, and was there... Okay, that's just the reflection. That's good. There was one thing I saw in the hair. Right there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. We're going to let that dry. We're going to give it a few minutes. Then we're going to do a layer of Mod Podge matte. And then once that dries, we'll do a layer of DuraClear Ultra Matte. And that's a polyurethane based clear coat. And that makes it not waterproof, but fairly waterproof. All right, Don, have a great Saturday, my man. Stay inside, stay safe, stay warm. What is the step down for water resistant? Let's call it that. We'll call it water resistant. While it dries, we'll take another quick little pickle break. We're done. I love you. All right.
Another one, and another one, and another one, and another one.
Yeah. DJ Khaled knows what's up. Okay. I think we'll do Tommy next as just a little palate cleanser. A little whimsy. And then we'll work on some Juggacats. Red tip. Oh, well, there you go. Ad break on Twitch. While they're breaking, we'll use that time to let this dry a little bit more, and I'm going to clean up my Mod Podge jar a little bit. This jar of Mod Podge has lasted me, I want to say, over a year. And it's probably only half empty. I've painted a lot of Precious Juggalos. Sealed a lot of Precious Juggalos with this jar of Mod Podge. Oh, there's a little rub right there. We'll let the Mod Podge dry, and then we'll do a touch-up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, during the ad break is probably the worst time to talk about, hey, are you sick of ads? Here's how to not have ads. It is cool that free sub is a thing, you know? But then it's so hard to decide who to use it for, you know, if you follow a lot of Twitchers. I use my freebie on the Shaggy Show. Figure that kind of fits. It's a weird noise. As a streamer, you know, I allegedly get a cut out of Twitch Turbo. And, you know, honestly, none of us can act like we're the only one on here on the platform and try to act like we're unique or special to the platform. Obviously, there are hundreds and thousands of people on Twitch. And if you watch multiple channels, then it only makes sense that you would put your money towards Turbo, you know? How it decides who gets what cut, I don't really know. But, you know, I get it. And I've thought about doing it myself because it just... Oh, there you go. Boof Boy knows what's up. So, okay. So that really makes the lurks count more so. Ooh. That's some knowledge right there. That is some knowledge right there. Let's, yeah. That's the more you know moment right there. Thank you, Boof Boy, for that insight. Time watched. Okay. All right, I think that actually decides it for me, because I've been debating it myself, because I do watch several channels and I can't afford to buy subscriptions to everybody. I'm okay with it, especially now that I understand it better. Yeah, I didn't know how exactly they deemed who got what portion, but that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, boop, boop. It is one thing that is a bummer is you lose, you know, the specific like channel benefits. Really? Huh. That's interesting. But yeah, it does, like if you want the emotes and all that stuff, you know, you don't get that, but whatever. That makes a lot of sense. It is great info to know. Yeah, appreciate you, Boof Boy. Glad somebody here knows what they're talking about, because I sure don't. I sure don't. I should probably read some stuff. Yeah, and not having the little thing next to your name in the chat box, you know, whatever. Do you actually? You probably get a thing next to your name if you're a turbo, right?
This is where the fun starts.
Oh, thank you, Soupschly. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. We're just finishing up a little project here. This is our Great Melinko Precious Clown. Okay. I might have to go turbo. That's probably. Oh, Ash Holy Moly! What's up?
Woo, woo!
Good to see you. It's been a minute. Welcome back. So you went from the first half of your name to the second half of your name. I assume your name, you know, would be the first Ash and the second Shlee. Yeah, we're still at it. We are definitely still at it. Painting every day, every Monday through Friday. Weekends are just a bonus, and today is so bitter cold. Streaming just made a lot more sense rather than dealing with the nastiness outside. But yeah, let me finish brushing this on, and then we're gonna let it dry, and then I'll let you take a look at our latest creation here. I think we have complete coverage. Yeah, exactly, Ronnie. Oh, well, Soupschly, count yourself lucky. It is bitter cold here. It hasn't snowed terribly yet. Boof Boy, I would say we're still at like one, you know, maybe just over 1 inch, but it's blowing a lot. So we're gonna see a lot of, what are those called? When, like sand dunes for snow? What's that called? It's unusual for our area. Oh, excuse me. What is that called? Oh, you got 3 inches? Well, and I guess I should say I haven't looked outside yet. 2 feet, yeah. Snow drifts, yeah, Yeah. Yeah, we get some really bad drifts between our house and the neighbor house, which happens to be our driveway. We'll get terrible snow drifts in there. Oh, gosh. Let's do a Fago break. Fago rock and rye. The first time I had rock and rye, I wasn't such a big fan. And it's because of the name. My expectation of it was totally different from the flavor of it. But I gotta tell you, having it today, this is the second time I've ever had it. I like it a lot better. Like it a lot better. It's like Barks Red Cream Soda. Have you guys ever had that? Like the Barks is just a step above rock and rye. But yeah, rock and rye is growing on me. Yuck. All right, so Ash Holy Moly, Soupchly. Here is our Great Melinko. Precious Moments Clown. Turned out pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. We do need to find that. There's that rub there, rub there. Okay. We're going to touch that up. Oh, you don't like the Barks Red Cream Soda? I think it's really, really good with barbecue, specifically. The Thanksgiving from Jones? I haven't. I've always wanted to. Or is there another Thanksgiving flavor that I'm not aware of? Okay. Got to make sure we keep everything smooth here. Keep it smooth. Okay, I think that took care of the missing paint. So now we're going to let that dry real good, and then we'll do our final clear coat on it, and then it will absolutely be done. Horizon Black, what's up, my friend?
Woo, woo!
Good to see you today. Hope you're staying warm and safe. Yeah, the Jones soda, and I think they had didn't they have they had like green bean casserole or something too? And then they had like the 'cause there was I think it's a 4-pack that was the Thanksgiving meal. And I think it was turkey and like, yeah, I think it was green bean casserole, something like that. And I think pumpkin pie was one, maybe. I don't know, something like that. But my wife and I have always wanted to find that 4-pack, and we've never been able to. And we would absolutely drink all of it. I'm sure, just like everybody else has reported, that the savory ones aren't very tasty, but it would still just be interesting to experience. And we are gluttons for punishment. My wife and I. Never had the rock and rye yet. Oh yeah, you still have that glass bottle. That's right. Right, yeah, the pumpkin pie, I think, is probably pretty dang good. Oh, actually, speaking of BMX and skateboarding, we were talking about that earlier. I do have an autographed Jones soda bottle from Matt Hoffman from when we went to his warehouse down in Oklahoma. Oh, what is up, my brother?
Woo, woo!
Hello, Tickle Monsty the Juggalo in my chat. That's what I'm talking about. Dude. Not only did he sign it for me, but we basically got a private just jam session with the guy. Matt's a super cool guy. I'm really good friends with a really old good friend of his, and so he gave us the treatment. It was crazy. It was so crazy. He had us up on the deck of his half pipe in his warehouse, and that guy was just bombing that half pipe. He his tire was 3 inches from my face. It's the coolest thing ever. Coolest thing. One of the coolest things in my life. Having Matt Hoffman just crush it right in front of my face. And that's the funny thing, Boof Boy. The game, so you ride in his warehouse in the game. It is crazy how similar it is to real life at his actual warehouse. So weird, because they had a full-size pipe in there, which usually people call something a half pipe, but it's a quarter pipe because they don't understand that you have to have vertical to it. But he had a full-size half pipe, and oh god, so tall. It was so scary tall. But it's no wonder he won so many big air competitions. Take a sip of that Faygo, dog. Heck yeah, dude. Oh wait, that's not what I meant to do. This one. We got the rock and rye going right now, my friend. Little rock and rye action. Yeah. All right, I think we're dry. I think we're ready to get back over here. Finish up this great Melinko. This final clear coat should, even though it's ultra matte, it should put a little bit more sheen back in it. And this is the poly-based clear coat, so this is where we become water resistant. It leaves a nice finish. I actually like the finish of this stuff. Highly recommend it if you do this kind of weird crap in your life. Sometimes Mod Podge can leave kind of a milky, kind of a foggy finish. And this stuff dries very clear. I prefer rattle can clear coats for this stuff. But obviously with the weather the way it is, I'm not doing any kind of rattle can anything right now. Can't do it indoors, and well, I mean, it's too cold to spray anyway. Paint would freeze. Would not look good. But that's part of the reason why I'm building my shed, is so part of it will be a spray booth. Climate controlled spray booth, so I can spray year round. That will definitely step up my production. While I'm painting this though, you can kind of see what we got going on here. This I'm very, very proud of. This is probably one of the best things I've ever painted. Probably one of the best things I've ever painted. Really, really came together in the end. Got a great look to it. Really pays homage to one of the top 3 ICP albums, in my opinion. Of all time. Dealer? I was about to say, the chat has gotten real quiet. It's because it doesn't read emotes, the robot. It also doesn't read commands. Just to tidy up the stuff in my ears. Made it so it didn't read that stuff. Oh, we're smurling. Yeah, it is a good idea. It is a good idea. I don't know why my robot slowed down. A shower! Yeah, you do. I don't know how to make that happen. And I don't know what it is. Sometimes it just throws in some weird... yeah, it just said, does your robot handle this too? That was it. My robot is pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh. Good luck with that, Kendra. Yeah, I was feeling kind of bad last night, JR. That we were just so noisy. But it gets so fun, you know? Kendra, put me on speakerphone if you need to. I'll talk to the kids. I'll talk to the kids. I'm a dad. I know what I need to say. Oh. Well, that means it's a special stream. If you're cutting out the talk to text. Heck yeah, Link our Butcher. I don't know why it says it like that. Oh yeah, I bet. I need to, dude, I need to get back on my clips game. I've fallen off. I think the stream with the JB Weld had so many clips in it that by the end of it I was sick of doing clips. So I'm just not motivated to go back in and do any clips and then do shorts with the clips. It's just, I don't know. I don't think everybody understands how much work goes into this stuff. Okay, hey kids, hey. Your mom's sick. She's got a fever, okay? And it's a rough day outside. I know you're all stuck inside. You gotta give your mom a break, okay? Go, you know what you could do? You know what you could do? You could go play in your rooms. You know, what's that toy that you haven't touched in a long time? Or the device that you put away and you haven't gotten up again? You know, your tablet or whatever. Go pick that up. Give that a spin for a couple hours. Let your mom take a break. It's hard being sick as a mom. Come on. You know? Come on. Give your mom a break. Okay? Go be nice. Go be nice. Be nice to your mom.
I've studied on killing you.
Ronnie.
I've studied about it quite a bit.
We're not killing our kids. We're not killing our kids. We're going to kill them with kindness. Okay. So here's a word of warning with this stuff. Okay. This stuff is really, really good, but it's also kind of abrasive. Kind of like Ronnie sometimes. But there is you see that little bit right there? It just popped our silver paint off. So we're going to let it all dry. We're going to tap it with a little bit of... There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Be nice to your mom. You know, when you're sick and all you want to do is lay in bed and skip school, well, that's your mom today, okay? She wants to lay on the couch or lay in her chair and just be able to skip being a mom for a little bit. So let her do that. Let her do that. Let her have a nice, quiet day. Maybe go watch a movie. Go watch a movie, you know? Go watch a movie. Oh, there you go, break. All right, so we just need this to dry a little bit. We'll do that little touch of paint, and then we'll let that dry, then we'll do another little bit of clear coat over the top, and then we will be done. Sling Blade is a great movie. I don't know if Kendra's kids need to be watching Sling Blade today. Yeah, I remember. It was okay when I was a kid. My mom would say, just wait till your dad gets home. And then I would go, dude, you missed him last night, Juggalo. He was in JR's stream the whole time, and it was fun. Then he was in Swill's edition. My mom didn't throw shoes. No. So here's how my mom dealt with adversity. She was super sweet, like super still is super sweet, very kind, very soft spoken. And when it made it so that you did not want to hurt her feelings because it made you feel better. You know what I mean? It just made you feel better. My dad, on the other hand, a little bit more rough, a little bit more, I don't know, daddish. So it didn't bother me hurting his feelings. But mom, yeah. Anytime I hurt her feelings, I felt like a terrible human being. Terrible human being. Yeah. I love my mom. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I think we should be dry enough. Let's do this little touch. Yeah, so JR, my mom kind of raised me too. It's not that they were divorced and it wasn't that my dad was an alcoholic or, you know, whatever. My dad was just never home. He was always working. He was always, he was a teacher, but he like did every extracurricular. He was like a volleyball ref. He was a driver's ed teacher. He did a lot of volunteer work. So he basically was never, ever home. I would never see him at, you know, my football games, track meets, cross country meets, plays that I was in, anything I was ever in. I wouldn't see him, but I'd see my mom at everything, every single thing. My mom was there. And, yeah, so did I grow up to be a mama's boy? Yeah, I did. I know. Yeah. My mom is awesome. My mom is very, very awesome. And she learned it from her mom. Her mom is awesome too. I love my grandma. I call her Oma. She is amazing. 96 years old. Still lives out on the farm. Still cooks for herself. Still keeps a clean house. Still hosts every family get together. She's an astounding woman at 96. Astounding. I hope if I'm gonna be old, I want to be old the way my grandma is old. She is just so strong. Shout out to all the great moms. 100%. 100%. Shout out to all the great moms out there. I love you. You are the best. It's hard to beat a good mom. And then there are good dads too. You know, credit where credit's due. There are good dads. They just tend to be harder to find, I think. Communication is key. That is 100%. That is 100%. My mom would establish expectations. And if you didn't meet her expectations, you know, she wouldn't yell at you. She would just kind of let you know that she was let down. And that would, again, make you feel like a bad person. My dad wouldn't. Thank you, JR. I try. That being said, I don't know. When are you streaming, JR? You're doing a stream today, right? Pretty sure. Today's retro day, right? Am I crazy? Let me put this stuff. Okay. Then as we get closer, give me like a, okay, cool. I'll wait for you to start and then we'll raid you. Okay. And then I'll watch a bit, but speaking of doing good dad stuff, I did planning ahead. When I was at the grocery store, I got some chips and stuff, so we can have like yeah, I burp a lot. That has not changed. So yeah, we're going to have like a movie night as a family, tonight. Snuggle up and warm each other up. Yeah. Yeah. Tickle Monsty. Yeah. I feel that. That's if my law career could have been more that direction, I would have still been wearing a badge. And as much as there are certain people that hate badges, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have minded me. Yeah. Just as much as you don't mind Tickle Monsty. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's do our final brush stroke. Pop, pop, pop. Get in the pit. Tickle Monsty, 1 second. We'll do something pit worthier. Okay. Gosh. I wish I could. All the good stuff. I swear to God. Michigan and Ohio, they get all the good stuff. Kansas City doesn't get doodly squat. Swear. Okay. All right. Are you ready? Let's hit the button.
Send them to the slaughterhouse!
Yeah. All right. We're going to let this fella... Got to be careful with those edges. I don't want to lose that paint. Let's, that's actually Maya's thing, just FYI. Still so far, man. Still so far, and we're a one-car family, so there's that. But I'm working on that. Working on that. The Maya button is the best button, yeah. Okay, we are done with that brush. Let's move on. Oh yeah, we're gonna do Tommy real fast. Let's do Tommy real quick. Let's do Tommy really quick. Violent Tommy. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. To it. Do it, rockapella. Okay. Okay. Pikachu. This feels like it should be a button. I don't understand this toy. It cannot stand up. There's a hole there. What is it supposed to do? Does anybody know what this thing is supposed to do? Yeah, it is a Burger King. Yeah. Got a Burger King logo on his butt. On his diaper. Yeah, I just feel like it... I mean, since it can't stand up, what is it supposed to do? Like, it's impossible to make him stand. Right, yeah, it was from the movie. But is it supposed to have some kind of action? Does it have like a... You wind it up, or is it missing something from that thing? Are you supposed to look through it like a kaleidoscope or something? What's the gimmick? What's it do? Just doesn't make any sense. Oh, is Is that okay? That would make sense if you, yeah. Like a horse? Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah. Baby's got to do what a baby's got to do. Don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. I never watched Rugrats. Never, ever. I watched the Muppet Babies. Yeah, I don't remember nothing. Powder. I still haven't started on that Big Bird cookie jar that I found. I need to. So the So I could see there being a whip thing in there, but the arm doesn't move. This one does. This arm goes up and down. It's just the fact that it can't stand. Like, if it rode Reptar or whatever, like a horse, then it would make sense that his legs kind of splay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it was probably like flexible or whatever. I'm guessing. Like rubber. Like a grabby hand. That'd be cool. All right, let's look at this guy. Let's look at this guy. What's he supposed to be about? Oh, he's missing a hat too. So look at that. He is standing, but he's got his legs all the way out. Okay. All right, let's try that pose. That doesn't work. Did the legs twist? How? What the? Almost cussed. There is no way this thing stands up. There's no way this thing stands. It can't. They had to have because it even looks like he's up on his toes. Like that. You can't even balance him like that. What a farce. What a farce. Which basically means he's not displayable. Yeah, so it's totally not displayable. Unless you lean it up against something. Which makes me wonder if there's any value in even selling him. Since he's terrible display. Let's see what Powder found. Oh yeah, there he is. That one doesn't have a hat though. Glue it onto a base. You know what? I'm gonna make that the next owner's problem. What's up, Pops? Yeah, somebody will love him. 100%. Yeah. What's up, Los? It's really kind of that kind of day. A stay in bed kind of day. But I'm glad you got up, sir. Good to see you. Glue him onto a Faygo can. Yeah. I happen to have a Faygo can right next to me. Hold on one sec. Let's see if his legs actually fit that. Although then he would be more difficult to ship. But I might do a picture of like a suggested pose. Maybe. You know? Or, again, just leave it up to the next owner to figure out how they want to. Oh! I totally missed that. Dang, Lowe's. That makes me feel real bad that I miss your streams. Twitch is not so good at alerting streams. Unless you're on a streak, then it'll send you alerts. You miss one, then suddenly it's like, oh, you must not care about this guy. No, I do a lot. Tell me all the things every time, please. Los, I don't know if you can see, but we did finish. Yeah, that's part of it too. Actually, I stay up late. I'm just usually by the time you do start, or I shouldn't say usually, when I see that you are streaming, I'll see that you've been streaming for like 2 hours, and it's when I'm like going to bed. And I've been like in video games or a movie or something. Oh. Powder found another one. That one doesn't have a hat either. But look how he's standing. What? There's no way. Okay. So they got that one like straight down. Yeah, they have him glued. They've got him glued or something. There's no way. Like, as soon as I let him go, he just goes... I don't know, because the whip isn't, like, touching the ground. I think they just use, like, some sticky tack under the boot. Yeah. Because that second foot isn't even hardly making contact with the ground. And it doesn't even hit the floor flat, the boot. They 100% they have him like glued down or something and to make that picture work. What's weird is that one, there's no hat either. So I wonder if, oh, you know what? I wonder if it was a choking hazard and so they 86'd it. Yeah, JR. Yeah, you tell him.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Oh. Well, what magic is that? I guess. Because, yeah, to counterbalance, because there is no, as he is, I cannot. I'm pretty good at balancing things. I cannot balance him. Like, he right away wants to go back on his heel. And if he goes on his heel, then it's over. Since the whip is missing, it'd be cool if he was holding a Faygo. But now, do I actually want to go through the hassle of painting a Faygo in his hand? Not really. It'd be a lot of work. And no offense to any Rugrat fans out there, I don't really care about Rugrats, so it doesn't get me excited to do anything extra special for this guy. I just know that some people will get excited to see this with a Juggalo face. Oh, JR, I don't know if you caught it or not. I'm drinking Rock and Rye right now. I got a 12-pack of cans. And remember the first time I had Rock and Rye and I didn't like it?
This is where the fun starts.
Hey, Clown Devil 17. Seems like you might be in the know of something. What's up? Oh, look at that. All right, we now have 180 followers. All right. All right. Soup away. But yeah, this Rock and Rye is way, way better than I remember. Way, way better than I remember. Oh yeah, you know Clown Devil? Yeah, yeah. So it is. It's so much better It's so much more like Barks Red Cream Soda. I think the problem is the name, man. Rock and Rye makes me think it's going to have rye in the flavor profile. But now, because I know it's not there, yeah, we do need to re-rate it. Actually, I feel like I need to re-rate everything, because everything that I rated the first 8 of them, I had no frame of reference, and now I have an extensive frame of reference. And so I feel like the scale is skewed on some of them, because I kind of rate some of them comparatively to others. You know what I mean? Like, looking at the ratings, I would think to myself, would I reach for this before I would reach for that flavor? And then that would kind of determine how it rated. Yeah, yeah. I think I've had all the flavors, all the main full sugar flavors. Right? Pretty sure. Am I missing any? Had 60/40. Loved 60/40. Had Moon Mist Blue. Are there any other old school flavors? I had Twist. Obviously cotton candy, yeah. Yeah, I've had all the newer flavors, you know. Super Pop, Bubble Pop, Jolly Green Apple, Candy Apple, Cola and Cherry Cola. I've had Red Pop, yeah. Root Beer. Cola, already said Cola. Orange and Grape, and yeah, our is it Dollar Tree or Dollar General? Yeah, Dollar Tree. Yeah. Our Dollar Trees have them too. They'll have oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're just discussing it. So because you are a Tommy fan, and I'm not saying that you're buying this or whatever, but here's the issue. He doesn't stand on his own. Doesn't stand on his own weight. Would that deter you if you, as a person that enjoys the clowns and Tommy, the fact that he can't stand on his own, would that make you go, I don't know if I want that? Or would you just figure out a way to adapt it and display it? JR has all the cool friends. Good thing I'm friends with JR. Huh? Good things I'm friends with JR. JR, I'm glad things worked out the way they did. Even though we had to deal with adversity when we initially met. Cool. Okay. Then I'm going to quit worrying about it, because your fandom of the clowns and Tommy outweighs the displayability, we'll call it, right? I would say. Let me put that just in case I get any alerts that include HIPAA violations. I don't want to get in trouble and lose my job. You know, that's the thing I have to keep in mind with my phone. It is. I get confidential information sent to me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Kendra, we did talk about Save-A-Lot, right? And you didn't have any of them close to you? Yeah, I have Clown Devil. I'm a bit of a collector too. I'm just a little bit too old to really have, and I also didn't have cable. So, you know, that's a thing. So I never really connected with Nickelodeon or any of their characters. But I have, what do I collect? I collect Predators toys from Kenner. Do you remember those? Predator used to have a cartoon. Did you guys know that? I collect the Dune figures from the 80s movie. I've got some toys and figures from the Dune movie, the terrible one with not Prince, with oh gosh, what's his name? The music from Dune. Oh no, you fell asleep because of my music. Yep, that's what it's there for. That is what it's there for. Gosh, what is his name? David Bowie. No, not David Bowie. Yeah, David Bowie. Wait. David Bowie? That seems wrong. Not David Bowie. It wasn't? No, it wasn't. Who was it doing? Oh, this is going to bother me. Dune movie 80s. Oop, bop, go. Dune 1984. Sting. That's who I'm thinking of. It's Sting. Sting was in the old Dune movie. Yeah. And Patrick Stewart. I've got some of the Alien figures from the 90s also. It's like the same as the Predator line. Oh, you know the other thing I collect big time for toys? The Tick. I've got a lot of the original Tick toys. And some of the Taco Bell. Remember when Taco Bell used to do toys? Yeah, that was a thing. I've got some of the Tick Taco Bell toys. It's like the perfect crossover. I love the Tick. I love Taco Bell. What's up, Spoken? Just throw German at me. Oh, yeah, no. I thought it was weird when you, yeah, that was like so far away from what what was in my head. We were not in sync. We were not in sync. I don't know if that's a solid. It's sticking real weird, man. Let's do a little, the old watered down top coat trick. 'Cause it just doesn't look very clean. Oh. Spoken, you might end up waiting all day. Because it ain't gonna be me. I gotta paint this thing in a hurry. We got JR getting ready to stream here momentarily. And I still gotta do the black parts of Tommy here. Yeah, I knew it was German. I know enough to know when it's German, but I don't know enough German to know the German. Does that make sense? No, yeah, Ronnie. So, Boof Boy was in the chat, probably still is in the chat. We finally kind of have some clarity on how Twitch Turbo works, gentlemen and ladies. So Twitch Turbo, the way it determines how much you as the streamer gets from the pot is by time watched by a Twitch Turbo member. What would you call that? A Twitch Turbo subscriber? And Boof Boy even said that a lot of times the revenue ends up being better from a long-term Twitch Turbo watcher as opposed to a subscriber. So yeah, that was good to know. I always knew there was somehow it determined your what do you call that? Your allotment, but I never really understood how. But that makes a whole lot of sense. And so yeah, so for like a guy like Los that does long streams, and now JR's doing longer ones as well, it makes a whole lot of sense that Twitch Turbo would work better for you. You know what I mean? So yeah, good info to know. So JR, that being said, and Los, both, if you notice that I'm no longer a subscriber of your channel, it's because I've made that leap. It in no way reflects our relationship. Just FYI. Yeah. It's so nice to have clarity on that because I never understood it. Never did. Now, Los is probably going to come in and say, well, Doom told me blah, 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 blah. And then we'll have to go, ah, crap. Now we have to go read the fine print. Or not. Maybe instead Los is going to say, yeah, I knew that. And I told you that 3 months ago. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, since we have so many of us that are on here that we're, you know, friends with, but we can't afford to subscribe to everybody, it's kind of a good way to support everybody equally. Spoken, did you know I was born in Germany, by the way? And I would have dual citizenship, but nobody really explained it to me until it was too late. Yeah, this is where the contours of the face, the shape of the face, really kind of determine how the face paint is going to work. And you really, I don't ever know. Like I didn't go into this with a plan of, okay, this is how this is going to be. I just kind of put it in. And then if it looks appropriate to the face, then I'll copy it on the other side. And if it's not, I'll try to adjust it and adjust it and adjust it until it looks just right. I tried to learn German, but my Midwest accent was a hindrance. Made it very difficult. That and the fact that my dad was my teacher. Yeah, yes, Los, exactly. Yeah. So the fact that I would be in your stream for 3 hours or whatever would end up generating more revenue for you than just having a monthly sub and still putting in all that time. Because your portion of the pot increases the more time a guy like me would spend in your stream. And subsequent streams with other people too. Because there's other people, I would love to be a subscriber to their channel, but I can't afford it, you know? And this way I can support everybody that I like CeeLo, you know? I can lurk on that guy's channel all day long and he would get revenue from that. You know? Oh, what's up, Scrubby? Good to see you, dude. Not that CeeLo. Not CeeLo Green. That guy's a dirtbag. His, he did have a couple of good songs, but that guy is an absolute dirtbag. Sadly. Oh, are you a turbo? Oh, I didn't know you were already turboing, JR. Then shoot, dude. Yeah, drop your sub. Don't waste money on my... Yeah, don't do that. Or did you already and I'm not paying attention? Yeah, CeeLo's on all the time. Yeah, he is a nice guy. 100%. He's a nice guy. I think it's crazy when I actually do like click in to watch and he's got like somebody else's stream, like picture in picture on his stream. That's such a weird meta thing. Oh, I gotcha. I can't remember exactly what was CeeLo. Was CeeLo Green? Was he domestic abuse? Something. I can't remember what it was, but I just remember being completely aghast at whatever it was and disgusted with CeeLo Green. Yeah, CeeLo Green is a musician. Yeah. Here, we'll work on Tommy another day. It's all good. Yes, I'm painting Tommy from the Rugrats. Let's look up CeeLo Green. What did he do? CeeLo Green drama. Oh. Okay. Controversial. Oh boy. Yep, I remember now. Yeah, he did. I don't know if I even want to say it. So you know the worst thing you can do to another human being? Usually male on female type of a thing. You know that type of stuff? Like the worst thing you could actually do? He said that that's not actually a thing if the other person doesn't remember it. Like it doesn't count as a bad thing. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he's a dirtbag. He's an absolute dirtbag. He is, yeah, that's pretty wretched. Pretty wretched. You know what, Booth Boy? I will allow that. That will be, oh, dang it. I was going to say that was going to be our one PG-13 of the day. Yeah, that guy sucks. Terrible person. So yeah, that being said, this is a PG-13 stream. We've had some new people come in today. We do try to keep it. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah. It's all good. We do try to keep this like family friendly, because we do have a lot of kids that watch this stream, and I do want to keep it like as Bob Rossian as I can, while it's also still Juggalo, and that's kind of a 6-7 thing. You know, it's kind of hard to be 1 foot in one world and 1 foot in the other. But we try to tread that line. That's why it's PG-13 and not PG.
Detector test determined that was a lie.
But yeah, just so everybody knows, yeah. Los, we all agree with what you said, Boof Boy. We all agree. Yeah. Clown Devil, I think so too. And it would be so amazing if I could have spent some time with him. You know what I mean? I can't really do an afro. My hair is very, very straight. I have very straight hair. This stuff will never be big. I can't bigify my hair. Yeah. All right. Anyway, just wear a wig. Yeah. All right. Anyway, it's time to go because my buddy JR is going to be streaming here shortly, and we're going to go support him. And I mean, my hair grows fast and thick, but it's very straight, and it's great for a pompadour. I'm a pompadour guy. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks so much for spending the last few hours with me. It's been very, very fun. We did finish an incredible project today. Oh my, the Labubu in my shop. Sparkly Book Dragon, if you do want it, let me know and I'll send you a discount code, okay? I don't want you to spend that much. But if somebody else that I don't know wants to spend that much, I'll take that money. Anyway, love you guys. Because of the weather, I'll probably be shut in again tomorrow, so I will probably end up streaming again, just to get our minds off the crap outside. But yeah, to keep getting our mind off of this stuff, we're gonna go raid JR. JR is playing. Josh still isn't sold. Yeah, it's a shame. I really like Josh a lot. JR, I forget. He said what he was doing. Right? Didn't he? I think he did. And I don't know if he's still here. Let me see if I can pull him up real quick. Okay, it doesn't matter. He's on and we're going to go raid him. So if you're on Twitch, stick with me. We're going to go raid my buddy JR. If you're on YouTube, on your way out,
Very
don't forget
nice.
to pop a thumbs up on the stream, please and thank you. I would appreciate it. Thanks again for hanging out with us. And
Great job.
please stay inside, stay safe, and stay smart.
Great job.
And just know that I do love you guys. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, I kind of at this point, I hate being away from you guys. But let's go watch JR play some video games, and let's have a great day, okay? Nothing left to say at this point, but a very simple bye.
It's another Juggalos piece done in this beautiful dungeon. Shovel's day for another masterpiece done. Would you be back tomorrow? Could you be back tomorrow? Much clown love to everyone, and goodbye till we come back again. Could we come back again? Woo, woo, woo.
Wait, is that theme music? Credits? What are you guys doing? Why are you here? The show's over. Get out of my dungeon, you bunch of weirdos.